Hidden trick to stop gas and amp. Bloating fast, doctors' long-term proven strategies. The permanent fix for gas and amp. Bloating your doctor won't tell you. Are you tired of your stomach turning into a balloon after every meal? Does your belly feel tight, full, and painfully bloated no matter what you do? You've probably tried all the usual suspects: chalky antacids, fizzy drinks, and all the instant relief promises. But the bloating, the gas, and the pain always come roaring back, leaving you frustrated and right back where you started. Now, that title is a bold claim, and we need to be clear. There's no single magic cure for bloating. But what if I told you there's a powerful strategy your doctor might not have the time to fully unpack in a 15-minute visit? We're not talking about another temporary patch. We're going to uncover a proven long-term approach that targets the source of your digestive distress so you can finally get lasting relief. But first, let's deal with the immediate pain, because when you're bloated, you want relief now. When you're feeling that intense pressure, you need something that works in minutes, not weeks. While many people reach for a pill, there are simple mechanical techniques that can offer surprisingly quick relief by physically helping release trapped gas. These aren't magic. They are physiological hacks that work with your body. First up is a yoga pose, often called the wind relieving pose. It's incredibly simple. Lie on your back, pull both knees toward your chest, and hug them. Gently rock from side to side for about 60 seconds. This gentle compression on your abdomen can help manually move trapped gas through your system. Next is a gentle abdominal massage. This isn't just random rubbing, it's a specific technique that follows the path of your colon to stimulate movement. Lie on your back and, using your fingertips, start massaging in a clockwise motion. Begin at your right hip, move up toward your ribs, across your abdomen, and then down your left side. This clockwise path mimics your large intestine's direction, encouraging everything to move along. Studies suggest consistent abdominal massage can help reduce the intensity of bloating and constipation. Finally, use your breath. Diaphragmatic or belly breathing can relax your abdominal muscles and ease the tension that makes bloating painful. Lie down with one hand on your chest and the other on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, letting your belly rise while your chest stays still. Hold for a beat, then exhale slowly for 6 seconds, feeling your belly fall. Just 5 minutes of this can help relax your digestive system. A gentle walk after a meal has also been shown to help some people reduce gas and bloating. These physical strategies are your emergency toolkit. They are great for the symptoms. But to stop the cycle for good, we have to go deeper. Next, I'm talking about the quick fix trap and why it fails you. Let's be honest. The digestive relief market is a multi-billion-dollar industry built on temporary solutions. We've all seen the ads for antacids and anti-gas chews that promise to banish bloat. Products with simethicone, for example, work by breaking up large gas bubbles into smaller ones, making them easier to pass. They might offer a moment of relief, but they do nothing to address why the gas was there in the first place. The same goes for some of our habits. We chew gum, swallowing excess air that gets trapped. We drink from straws, not realizing we're also sucking in air. We rush through lunch, which means we're swallowing more air and not chewing our food enough for proper digestion. Even healthy habits can backfire. Maybe you decided to load up on fiber to get things moving, only to find yourself more bloated than ever. That's because a sudden fiber bomb can overwhelm your gut bacteria, causing a surge in gas. Fiber should be increased slowly, with plenty of water. These are all examples of the quick fix trap. We keep mopping up the floor without ever asking, why is the leak happening in the first place? To find a real lasting solution, we have to find the root cause. For a huge number of people with chronic gas and bloating, the issue isn't just one bad meal. A major culprit often lies in how your body handles a group of short-chain carbs known as FODMAPs. FODMAP is an acronym for fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. It's a mouthful, but the idea is simple. These are sugars and fibers in many common healthy foods like wheat, onions, garlic, beans, and certain fruits like apples and peaches. If you have a sensitive gut, especially if you have irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, FODMAPs can cause chaos. Instead of being easily absorbed, they travel to your large intestine, where gut bacteria ferment them. This fermentation produces gas, leading to bloating, pain, and that awful swollen feeling. These carbs also draw extra water into the gut, which can contribute to diarrhea. Another major and often overlooked cause of chronic bloating is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO. This is when large numbers of gut bacteria move into the small intestine where they don't belong. These misplaced bacteria ferment food way too early in the digestive process, causing bloating that can happen very quickly after eating. It's crucial to know that SIBO requires a proper medical diagnosis, usually with a breath test, and treatment often involves targeted antibiotics, not just diet alone. While bloating can have many causes, from celiac disease to hormonal shifts, understanding your reaction to FODMAPs is often the key to unlocking long-term relief, especially for that persistent "I look 6 months pregnant" after eating kind of bloat. The most powerful strategy isn't a magic pill. It's a systematic approach to understanding your body. For managing chronic bloating, one of the most effective medically backed strategies is the low FODMAP diet, especially for those with IBS. Research shows it can significantly improve overall symptoms, like pain, bloating, and stool issues, in up to 75% of people with IBS. This isn't a forever diet, it's a short-term 3-step investigative tool. Because this process is so specific and can be nutritionally restrictive, it is strongly recommended that you do it under the guidance of a doctor or a registered dietitian who specializes in gut health. They can ensure you do it right, stay nourished, and get clear results. Step 1, the elimination phase. For 2 to 6 weeks, you'll temporarily remove high FODMAP foods. You'll focus on low FODMAP foods like rice, oats, eggs, aged cheeses, carrots, spinach, zucchini, and fruits like oranges and strawberries. The goal is to calm your system and see if your symptoms dramatically improve when the main triggers are gone. Step 2, the reintroduction phase. This is where the detective work really happens. Once your symptoms are better, you will systematically reintroduce FODMAP groups one by one for a few days at a time. You might test lactose with a glass of milk and see what happens. Then you'll go back to the baseline diet before testing another group, like fructans in wheat bread. This helps you pinpoint exactly which FODMAPs are your personal triggers and in what amounts. Step 3, the personalization phase. Armed with this new knowledge, you create your personalized, long-term eating plan. You might find you're fine with dairy, but react badly to garlic. Or maybe small amounts of beans are okay, but a big bowl of lentil soup is a no-go. You only need to limit the foods that you've proven are a problem for you. This isn't about restriction, it's about precision. It gives you the power to control your symptoms without needlessly cutting out foods you enjoy. Your first 3 actionable steps. This might sound like a lot, but you can start simply. Here are your first 3 steps. First, start a food and symptom diary today. Before changing anything, just track what you eat and how you feel. Note the time you eat and when bloating or pain shows up. This will be an invaluable tool later on. Second, for the next week, focus on how you eat. Eat slowly and chew every bite until it's practically liquid. Put your fork down between bites, ditch the straws, and cut back on chewing gum and carbonated drinks. These small changes reduce swallowed air and can make a noticeable difference on their own. Third, start learning the language of FODMAPs. Look up reliable food lists from reputable sources like Monash University or Johns Hopkins. Don't eliminate anything yet, just build awareness. See where your go-to foods fall on the list. This knowledge is the first step toward having a productive conversation with your doctor or a dietitian. If you're ready to stop the endless cycle of bloating and find a strategy that actually works for you, I encourage you to take these steps seriously. It takes patience, but the freedom it offers can be life-changing. For more helpful guides on solving chronic health issues, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. The path to a less bloated life isn't found in a bottle of antacids. It's found in understanding the root cause of your personal distress. The journey starts with managing those awful acute symptoms with physical techniques, giving you some immediate control. But lasting relief comes from a deeper investigation, understanding how your body interacts with FODMAPs. By following the elimination and reintroduction process with professional guidance, you are no longer guessing. You are gathering data about your own body. You are becoming your own health detective. This is the personalized approach that a quick doctor's visit often can't cover in detail, but it's one of the most powerful ways to take back control of your digestive system and your quality of life. Stop just patching the leak and start learning how to fix the roof. Your body will thank you for it. Do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.